Well, Ryan, we're back after the third rain delay.
Welcome back, everybody. Third rain delay for the teams. Fourth, Adam, for
the grounds
our
crew.
magnificent grounds crew. We were back. Everyone had warmed up. Riley Mannion was ready to go.
We're just about into hour 6 here, Ryan. The game started at noon. It's almost 6 o'clock. Just to set it up, the score currently is 4-4. We've got the Owen Sound Junior Selects against the Delisle, Saskatchewan Fort Protection Pride. There's runners on first and third in the top of the 6th inning with 2 out. Riley Mannion towing the rubber for Owen Sound.
Martel backhands that, steps on second, and ends the top half of the 6th here for the Selects. So
we're finally entering into the bottom of the 6th. Just to set the table here, this game determines who will play in the final against the Tavistock Merchants, weather permitting. These teams, the losing team will get the bronze medal, and the winning team will get a chance for gold. So we've got Caden Schmotz. He's the pitcher for Delisle. He's only allowed 4 hits so far and allowed 4 runs.
No runs, no hits, no errors. There were 2 runners left on base. The score after 5.5 innings of play. Delisle. The catcher, number 17.
So for Owen Sound, coming to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning will be their 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Starting is Brendan Hagerman, the catcher. He's flown out to center field. That was sometime about 3 hours ago. And he struck out. That would have been about 5.5 hours ago.
Give or take. Looks at ball 1 up and out. We said it earlier, Adam. That was a little while ago, but tough on these pitchers and the players to warm up, cool down, warm up, cool down, warm up. Warm up again. Ball 3 on the outside. I think this field is about as playable as we could hope for given the amount of rain. I don't know the exact totals, but I would say we've gotten at least an inch or 2 of rain, if not more, over the course of the afternoon here.
It's remarkable that the field is playable. Shows how well this field drains and how hard the groundskeepers work to keep it in shape. It's shocked, to be honest, and but pleased.
So Yard's going to come in to run for Hagerman after the leadoff walk. Aiden's seen some time in center field, left field this week, and coming into pinch run for Hagerman. So see what Tucker Firth does here with Yard on first. He calls for time. Just trying to get that batter's box comfortable for him.
So Tucker Firth's been on twice. He got drilled in the arm and reached base on the hit by pitch in the second, and he walked in the fourth. He shows bunt.
Clark throws down. Good cover right there by Dylan Quinlog.
You definitely don't want to get picked off as a pitch runner, and you definitely have to be careful with Kobe Clark's arm. The left-handed catcher threw a pickoff play against Team Newfoundland, picking him a man off second base yesterday. Seems like about a week ago, but yesterday. He's really demonstrated his ability to throw out runners.
Squares. Oh, over the head of Max Major at third, and he has himself a bunt single.
If you're going to pop up a bunt, that's the way to do it.
Major was flying in hard here from third base to field a bunt, and unfortunately for the Pride, it got up and over his head. Unfortunately for the Selects.
I'd anticipate with James Martell, the second baseman coming up, that the bunt may be on again with nobody out to set the table for the top of the order, Ryan.
He's already put 2 sacrifice bunts down. His last one, maybe a couple hours ago or more at this point, was a beautiful bunt right on the chalk that Kobe Clark was able to pick up, threw over Martell's shoulder for the out. But yes, the sacrifice will be on here to try and get runners at second and third with 1 out in the top of the order. So let's see if he can get it down. Pulls back on that rise ball up. They're going to appeal down to first. No swing. Martell unable to get that one down and in play. So 1-2 count. He's probably going to have to try and do this the old-fashioned way here, Adam.
One would assume so, but you never know. So 2 on, none out. Tie game, bottom of the 6th inning.
Down swinging goes Martell.
That brings us to the top. We've got Owen Torrey, the third baseman.
Number 24, Owen Torrey.
Torrey's 1 for 3 with an RBI. He's flown out and popped out on his other at-bats.
Skies that one down the first baseline. Major under it in foul territory, makes the catch.
That's a big out for Schmotz. Now he's got 2 down.
And able to keep Yard at second.
Dallas Kipfer coming to the plate. He's the center fielder for the Selects.
Now batting.
He's 0 for 3 today.
The center fielder.
But he's definitely
14,
a very good batter.
Dallas Kipfer.
First pitch in there for a strike.
As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Kipfer, despite being from the Kitchener area, is playing at the ISC level with the Grand Prairie Pirates from Alberta.
Oh, 1 pitch on the way. He swings through that for strike 2. Tried to check his swing, but unable to do so. Tavistock Merchants warming up over to our left here. Adam anxiously awaiting an eventual opponent for the final.
The word we heard during the rain delay is that they had to leave their hotel by 1:30, so they've been here for quite a while.
Schmutz misses outside with that last pitch. 1-2 count. Up and in for ball 2. Two count to Schmutz, trying to get out of some trouble here. That change up hangs. Yard's going to come home, and the Selects take a 5-4 lead.
Clutch hit there by Dallas Kipfer.
Able to sit back on that changeup and drive it into center field.
So now with 2 men on, Clay Dolbear's up. Dolbear's the designated player.
Good decision by Bicknell there to not airmail it home and keep the runners at first and second.
Dolbear's 1 for 3 today. He's singled, scored 2 runs. He also walked.
I'd say, Adam, I'm surprised at the number of fans that have stuck around for this, but we've had great support all week, and that rain was coming down pretty hard at certain points during the rain delay, and still lots of fans here in the stands and in the outfield.
Essentially any other tournament but a Canadian, we would be home on the couch. It's a huge amount of work for the players to get here and a huge amount of work to put on such an event, and the effort was put in to keep things going, and I'm sure the players and the parents and the viewers at home are happy we did.
That one catches the outside corner for a strike. Speaking with some representatives as we were just getting ready to come back, one of the big things, Adam, is the Canada Games next week and not wanting any of these players to risk injury.
Yeah, by my count, Ryan, there's 8 players from Delisle in the starting lineup and 6 players from Napanee, 6 players from Owen Sound in the starting lineup that are playing in the Canada Summer Games later this month.
Pitch on the way from Schmatz. Skied behind second base. Brent Weeb makes the third out.
So that puts Owen Sound up 5-4 in the bottom of the 6th. They got a run on 2 hits. They left 2 on base. Coming up to the top of the 7th, Delisle needs to score at least 1 to keep this game going and keep their...
Hagerman.
So welcome back. We're here at the top of the 7th after Napanee scored a run in the bottom of the 6th on 2 hits. They left 2 guys on base. So they're in the driver's seat up 5-4 at the top of the 7th. Delisle needs to score to ensure that their Canadians continue here in Carp. Winner of this game will play the Tavistock Merchants for gold. The loser will get bronze. Brendan Hagerman has re-entered the game as pinch runner Aiden Yard is now burned. We've got Oakley Durham, the cleanup hitter at bat here for Saskatchewan. He's 1 for 3.
Brits that one down the right field line. Extra bases for sure. And Durham will be in there with a stand-up double to lead things off here in the top of the 7th.
So that brings Max Major, the third baseman, to the plate.
The third baseman, number 1, Max
Having himself a day, Adam.
Major.
Yeah, he's 2 for 3 with a run batted in. He's been swinging a good bat all week. Very fast on the base paths. He'll be looking to tie this game up, surely. Third base umpire Marcel St. Jean rings him up. It's a 4 official system for the championship Sunday here in Carp.
I think that might be one of the first appeals that I've actually seen go for a strike. Canadian misses with that. 1-1. One pitch on the way. Major fouls that one back.
Those of you interested in other levels of male fast pitch softball in Canada, the U20 final, championship final in Napanee did get in. They did not get rain delayed. And the Tavistock Athletics U20 team won the gold over the host Napanee Express.
Major down on strikes.
At the U15 level in Wilmot, just west of Kitchener, the Wilmot Thunder were the finalists, got silver, and the Napanee Express were the winners at that event. One more to go here in Carp.
So Kobe Clark looking to keep things going here by cashing Oakley Durham, who's on second. One out in the top of the seventh, and he looks at ball one, up and out. That one misses up and out of the zone. Durham advances to third on the wild pitch. Kobe Clark has had a couple of clutch hits this week and hoping to get one more. As Mannion misses up and out with that one as well. Ball four.
So with runners on the corners, the center fielder, Ryan Bicknell's at bat. He's 0 for 3 on the day.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 22, Ryan Bicknell.
Something you always need to be aware of here, Adam. There is only one out, and the squeeze bunt is always in play. It wouldn't surprise me, but let's see how they play it. Swinging away at the first pitch, and fouled back. Strike one. Bicknell has certainly shown this week that he's able to get the bunt down. Here he is with one strike. Mannion delivers. Swings through it for strike two. Two outs, 0-2 count. Mannion leans, fires. Bicknell pushes that one down the left field line. Durham takes 2 steps, but stays put. Nobody covering second. And Kobe Clark able to advance.
Taking advantage there. Bit of a risky play, seeing as they only need one run. They need one run. If they don't get it, their day is done. But a good piece of base running. He'll come out of the game now on the 2-out catcher rule, as Ryan Bicknell will be in to run for the catcher, Kobe Clark. So we've got 2 on. There's 2 out. It's the top of the 7th, and the Owen Sound Selects are up 5-4 over the Delisle Pride from Saskatchewan.
I think. Sorry, Adam. Go ahead.
Coach Jamie Simpson out in the circle to discuss strategy with Hagerman and Mannion and the other infielders. Umpire Chris Carroll now to the circle to break things up to get the game back going.
I would suspect, Adam, I was just going to say that anything that gets through the infield here, Bicknell will be sent home.
I would assume so. Yep.
The ball will be
greasy,
wet as soon as it hits the outfield. And
so they're putting Jordan Perrin on in the intentional walk to load the bases and get the force on.
Number 9, the designated player, Jordan Perrin.
So Perrin did have a home run earlier in the game.
Now batting.
And they're going to pitch to Dylan Quinlog,
number 16,
the right fielder.
Dylan
Quinlog is 0 for 3, and he struck out every time at bat today against Mannion.
Has an opportunity here as he looks at strike one. Mannion misses with that one, up and out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nowhere to put him here, Adam.
Game on the line for Delisle, and it's getting dark again, Ryan.
1-1 pitch on the way. He rips that one to short. And what a play by Tucker Firth to scoop it, throw it on to James Martell for the 3rd out.
And Coach Simpson's strategy worked there, put the force on. Without the force play there, I don't know if Napanee gets that out, and I think we had a tie ball game. So your final score is Owen Sound selects 5. The Delisle Saskatchewan Pride 4. Your winning pitcher is Riley Mannion. Mannion allowed 4 runs on 8 hits. He had 12 strikeouts. He walked 5, 1 intentional, and he hit 1 batter. The losing pitcher, Caden Schmatz, he allowed 5 runs on 6 hits. He struck out 9, he walked 5, and he hit 1 batter by pitch. So Delisle, Saskatchewan will be awarded their bronze medals here, as Owen Sound will advance to the gold medal game for another crack at Tavistock, their 4th meeting at this event.
So for those of you that are tuned in right now, looking to also watch the final, I just asked a Softball Canada representative outside the booth here. The final will start at 6:30 p.m., so 15-minute turnaround here for the selects. But they've been on pause here enough over the course of the afternoon. Hopefully it doesn't affect them. I'm just going to check here in the booth, but I think we'll probably time this one out and come back with a new stream in 15 minutes. There is no way that we could tell some stories, but I don't know that there's any worthwhile telling for the course of 15 minutes.
No, let's shut her down, and we will restart
at 6:30.
6:30. That's 4:30 out west in Saskatchewan. If you want to watch the final, 6:30 Eastern Daylight Time.
8 o'clock Newfoundland.